You can't surprise a Gemini. Hey, hello, welcome to another video. Today we're in for something. I don't know. I have a hard time introing videos sometimes. When you think about it, the intro to a video is like when you were in school, or maybe you're still in school, and you have to write a hook for an essay and it has to like grab somebody's attention. Like that's how I feel every single video, that I have to grab your attention and keep you here. So honestly, to all my teachers who don't watch my videos, hopefully not, in high school, I guess I do apply some of the things that I learned to my everyday life. So thank you for that. Okay guys, enough of me being dumb. As you can tell by the title of today's video, today I'm going to be doing a today I'm going to be doing a what's on my physical TBR. So I did this video a few months ago where I basically just showed you everything that was on my TBR cart, and that was because back then I never put any books on a bookshelf. I always put any books that I bought on my TBR cart, but now I use my TBR cart literally for just like my monthly TBRs and just put the books on the bookshelf. So now what we're going to do is go through all of my bookshelves, like everywhere that I have books at in my room, and I'm going to show you guys every single book that I have on my physical TBR. Something that I thought would be fun to do. See, I am getting this from a trend that's already been on TikTok, but I'm going to take every single book and I'm going to turn around every single book on my bookshelf that I haven't yet read. And then once I do that, we're just going to go shelf by shelf and basically just talk about the books that I haven't read yet. Time to turn these books around and get to organizing it. Well, it's not even organizing, it's just flipping them around. So. Okay guys, I did the hard work over on the main bookshelf, but I have books literally everywhere. I have another bookshelf in the corner, but I also have this like coffee table. Actually, I'm not going to show you because it's a mess right now. Anyway, but I am going to show you guys and just pick up the books that I haven't read yet. That's over here. So we have all of these. So these, oh, that's actually funny. I picked up all the classics. So we have The Great Gatsby. Then we have Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen that I will probably never finish reading since this is in the Old English. So I will have to buy a new copy of Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen. But this is actually a book that I'm in the middle of right now, which is The Picture of Dorian Gray by Oscar Wilde. And then we have Jane Eyre by Charlotte Bronte. So those are actually all the classics that I need to read. And then we have I Who Have Never Known Men. And then we have The Virgin Suicides, Homesick for Another World, that I'm actually really excited to read because this looks absolutely crazy. Fight Club, All About Love, which I'm pretty sure this is just kind of like essays that of her opinion on love. Exciting. But that's what we have over here. Now we're going to get over to the actual bookshelves. Now we are over here by my like corner bookshelf. So obviously you guys can tell what I did was I turned them around so that you can't see what books they are as we go along with this video. So the Selection series, the Selection, the Elite, and the One. I haven't read this yet. I was going to read these for a video, but then I thought that these didn't really fall under fantasy. They fall more under like dystopian, Caraval, which I just haven't got to yet. And then over here I have Juniper Hill, Indigo Ridge, and the little novella Christmas in Quincy, which is actually a prequel. That's interesting. These are kind of like a companion novel series, but you can read them all as standalones. I've heard these have a fall vibe to them, so I want to read them in the fall. Then we have My Body, which I did read a little bit of last month. I am actually 44 pages in, and I have been looking for these tabs. That is hilarious that I literally ordered new tabs because I couldn't find those. Then we have some thrillers that I haven't read yet. Well, actually these aren't all thrillers, but we have An Unexpected Paradise, which is a romance actually, not a thriller. Wait, I've read this. What is going on? Meet Me Halfway, which is also a thriller, and then we have Not a Happy Family. No, it's not a thriller. What is going on? Meet Me Halfway is a romance, and then this is a thriller, Not a Happy Family by Sherry LePen. Then the last three on this bookshelf are books that I have bought recently. Well, it's actually Magnolia Park's No Way Home. I need to buy the second book. Then we have The Roommate Experience, the American Roommate Experiment. I don't know, maybe I shouldn't be filming today. Do you guys see like what's going on? But we have the American Roommate Experiment by Elena Armas. Everyone's so excited over this because it's the author of The Spanish Love Deception. Also, it has a dog on the back. Also, it says I love New York on the hats, so I'm really excited about that. And then we have I Fell in Love with Hope, which I actually do want to read this month because I've seen the author all over my For You page and so many videos that she's made about this book, and I really want to read it. I've heard that it's a beautiful story. That is this bookshelf. Now I have my TBR cart. I'm gonna show you guys. I have my TBR cart, so I guess I'll just film it from this time. Now I'm gonna take you guys through like super fast. This is my September TBR. Like I said, I now use my TBR cart. I've had this freaking cart forever, but I now use my TBR cart for literally like when I put together a TBR in a certain month. I like to put all of the books on the cart. That way I can just go put them back. That way it's also really easy for me when I film wrap-ups to just have all of the books on the cart together. We have Carrie Soto is Back, How to Survive Your Murder, Siege and Storm, Ruin and Rising, Six of Crows, Crooked Kingdom, Dance of Thieves, Vow of Thieves, A Court of Silver Flames, Tales from the Cafe, Before the Coffee Gets Cold, The Woman Destroyed, Find Me, Defy Me, Imagine Me, Believe Me, The No Show, A Man Called Ove, Ghosted, My Year of Rest and Relaxation, In My Dreams I Hold Knife Bunny, Radio Silence, Aristotle and Dante Discover the Secrets of the Universe, Eileen, After I Do, In Love, In the Time of Serial Killers. Okay, I've already done a whole entire video on those, so if you want to hear me talk more about them, then go watch that. So now we have the actual bookshelf. So over here, all of my book of the month books. I have Vladimir, this cover, Don't Cry for Me. We have all of these. So we have The Golden Couple, The Lies I Tell, Peach Blossom Spring, Tell Me Everything Like a Sister, The Hacienda, Breathless, The Good Left Undone, Woman of Light, The Stardust Thief, and Things We Do in the Dark. Then we have my Elle Kennedy shelf. The only two that I haven't read are The Chase and The Risk. Guys, can someone please motivate me to read the Bride Are You series, because I've put them on so many monthly TBRs and I never get to them. So someone please just tell me to read them. Now we're at our thriller shelf. First I have Finley Donovan is Killing It, which I actually read like 50 pages of, but then didn't. Should I read that in October? Guys, should I read that in October? Tell me if I should read it in October. And then we have If We Were Villains. Then I have read all of these. And then I haven't read The Turn of the Key by Ruth Ware, The Hunting Party by Lucy Foley, Truly Devious, and The Vanishing Stair. I literally only have the first two in the series. We have Part of Your World, which I've actually heard, guys, I'm going to keep on saying that I've heard good things about all of these books, but like haven't read them. I just need people to like really convince me to. And then we have Much Ado About You. You guys know I'm a sucker for dogs on the covers. Actually, I want to read this next month because this is about like a cute little freaking bookstore and a dog. Like, I love that. I may put that in my fall TBR video. The Roughest Draft. I got through this and kind of DNF'd it. I don't know. Convince me to read that again, then I may. But Meet Me in the Margins. I think Noelle Gallagher talked about this book and said that it was good, and that's why I wanted it. So I really need to read that. And then we have The Layover, which I actually also read a few pages of, and I didn't like DNF it. It's just that I think the month ended and I just like moved on to something new. And then we have Four Aunties and a Wedding, which is the sequel. I always call books sequels, but sequel to Dial A for Aunties. But I'm a little nervous because Haley read this and said that it was like completely like a 180 from the first book, and I don't know if I would like that. Love Her or Lose Her and Tools of Engagement from the Hot and Hammered series by Tessa Bailey. I just honestly forgot that I have these. Now we're going down here. Pretty sure these are all by the same author. Yes, they are. Maggie Moves On. Riley Thorne series. So we have Riley Thorne in The Blast from the Past, Riley Thorne in The Corpse in the Closet, and Riley Thorne in The Dead Guy Next Door. I literally don't know the order of these, so if that annoys you that these are all out of order, I'm sorry. The Temporary Roomie. And then on the Colleen Hoover shelf, the only Colleen Hoover books that I haven't read are the Slam series. So we have Slam, Point of Retreat, and This Girl. And I literally bought, I think these are like, are these the original covers? I think I bought the original covers because I hate the covers that were on, and then I think they actually got like an update, and I like the updated covers, but I kind of just like these. I feel like they're simplistic and I like them. Then we have another book of the month shelf, Darling Girl, which I actually really want to read. Yerba Buena and Dating Dr. Dill, which I keep on saying I want to read. Guys, someone tell me if this is really good and if you guys love it. The Lifestyle, which I actually, guys, I'm going to keep on saying I meant to read these just get used to it. True Biz. Then we have A River Enchanted, Bittersweet, Kayaki, The Verifiers, The Book of Cold Cases, Take My Hand, and then we have Killers of a Certain Age, which I also feel like I will try to read in October. Down here we have 100 Other Girls, which I actually meant to read last month. I heard that this is like, okay, I think the month just got away from me and I kept this on the bookshelf, so I completely forgot all about it. But Christina Lauren said the most delightful, absorbing, and hilarious book I have read in ages. So hopefully that means it's good. Then we have The Worst Best Man, which I've also heard so many good things about. Guys, I just need you guys to like convince me to read these, because I've heard great things about almost all of these books, which is why I bought them, but then I just don't read them. Then we have By Any Other Name, which actually Isaac picked out for me in my Boyfriend Picks My Books videos, but I just didn't read this video for that one because this just sounded so blah to me. Then we have How to Marry Keanu Reeves in 90 Days, The Trouble with Hating You. I have A Love Letter to Whiskey. I actually got a little bit through this, but I kind of got a little annoyed by like how the book started, so I put it down. 2 Mary Kay Andrews books, which is The Newcomer and Hello Summer. I need to read these. I don't know, I'm going on vacation in a week and a half, so maybe I'll bring these with me, who knows. So I have Sharp Objects by Gillian Flynn, and we have Gone Girl by Gillian Flynn, which I've actually read before. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I haven't read like that specific copy that I just got confused. And then we have American Psycho and If He Had Been With Me, with Haunting and Hunting Adeline. Then we have this shelf over here, which most of these are unread, but we have Rules of Summer, One Last Stop, which I also do want to read in October. I'm going to go to New York in October and I want to bring this with me. And then we have How to Kill Your Family. I'm so sorry for that. But then we have Wilder Girls. This was like a really popular book on Book Talk, and I've heard no one talk about this book since I bought it months ago. Then we have Codename Verity, which I actually really want to read, but this takes place like during World War II, which doesn't necessarily like turn me off from the book, but like war doesn't really catch my attention. And then we have Getting His Game Back, which is another one that Isaac chose for that video, but I just ended up not reading. And then we have 2204 Hunter Lane, which is by a author that I also found on TikTok, and I'm pretty sure I'm like 30 pages into this book. I've been there since I think April, so who knows when I will finish that. The very last book of this whole entire video is Swear on This Life by Renee Carlino. That is every single book that I have currently on my physical TBR. I don't know, I don't feel like that's too bad. I mean, maybe it is a little bad, but you know what? We shall get to these. We shall get to all of these books. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you guys did, like, comment, subscribe, all that YouTube stuff that you guys know how to do. If you guys like me, you know, always subscribe, comment whatever you want. You know, I've always loved just reading through your guys' comments. You guys are literally so sweet, and I want to say a huge thank you to you guys so much for 75,000 subscribers. I swear, every single time that I hit like a milestone, I have a little bit of an emotional moment. I don't feel that I let myself sit and really think about accomplishments that I do anytime, but when I do, I always get so emotional because a huge accomplishment, but it's also how sweet and nice you guys are and how loving you guys are to me, and I love all of you guys and appreciate you guys so much. So thank you guys so much again for making my dreams come true, because none of this is possible without you guys. Thank you, kisses, and I will see you guys when I see ya. Peace.